Ladies and gentlemen, 2.1 is just around the corner, and that's right, that means Acheron is almost here, and a lot of us are, waiting with bated breath on when she actually arrives because it looks like she's going to be an absolute badass. However, there's a couple things you need to consider when it comes to her banners. So today we are going to be talking about on if you should summon on Acheron or even Luocha's banner in version 2.1. Now, before we get into the content, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below and hit that notification bell to be notified of when the next Honkai Star Rail video comes out. And of course, don't forget I'm sponsored by the ever wonderful Gamer Subs. Make sure to use code TYSTRA for 10% off. Today I am rocking some sweet 6-pack and also 2 scoops of Blowhole Blast caffeine free. And carbonated, it just tastes so dang good. But without any further delay, let's go ahead and talk about today's video. That's right, we are talking about the banner details on Acheron. So first things first, we're going to talk about these 4 stars here. First one, of course, is one of the OGs. We got Danheng, part of the Hunt Path and of the Wind Element. Now, Danheng is good as a free-to-play 4-star. And the reason why I say free-to-play is because you do get Danheng pretty early in the story. So really, when you're summoning on this banner, you're really going for Eidolons of Danheng, if that's who you're going for, because at the end of the day, you already got Danheng to play around with. You really don't need to summon for him. However, I will say he is still a very, very good single target DPS. Not one of the best, obviously, but early on in the game, he's actually not too bad and works really, really well. Is he somebody that I think is going to make or break a banner? Honestly, no. I think if anything, he breaks banners in the sense of like, I already got him. But he's still decently good. So if you are looking to build up your Danheng, this is a pretty good time to do it because he will be a featured 4-star. So Danheng's kind of a middle for me, Pela, on the other hand, is pretty dang good. Now, I think it's Pela's ultimate, right? Deals ice damage equal to 120% of Pela's attack to all enemies with 100% base chance to inflict exposed on the enemy. When exposed, enemy's defense is reduced by 45% for 2 turns. This is absolutely bonkers, right? And you could also, with her skill, you can remove 1 buff from the enemy as well. So Pela is pretty dang good for a nihility unit. I think honestly she gets a backseat to the 5 stars, like obviously Acheron's nihility, we got Black Swan, Ron May. There's so many really good nihility units, but I swear to God, people need to continue to put respect on Pela's name, because Pela is just so dang good, and obviously in my opinion worth E6ing, because she's just able to do so much good stuff. She's able to help with your damage output. So she's a really good pairing for Acheron. So if you are summoning for Acheron and you get a Pela, that's an absolute win. So to me, that's a thumbs up, to be honest. Pela is definitely a thumbs up character right there. So now, of course, we do have Gallagher, right? Now, Gallagher is pretty dang cool. I like his abilities, and sorry, I was kind of messing with my tabs right there. But Gallagher here is actually a fire abundance character. Now, he's also a bartender, and me being, my good old Irish self, I love me some alcohol. So having a bartender as a character is pretty dang good. Now, I want to say that I feel that his kit is very, very basic. And it's not to say that's a bad thing. I think that basic is actually decently good in games because it's not a lot to remember in regards to these characters. And me, I have small fish brain. I'm gonna forget some stuff. So his kit really, his skill immediately heals the target for 20 HP. Pretty small in my opinion. But his ultimate inflicts besotted on the enemies, lasting for 2 turns. At the same time, deals fire damage equal to 187% of Gallagher's attack to all enemies and enhances his next basic attack to Nectar Blitz, which is pretty dang good. The besotted state increases the break damage that targets receive by 15%, so he's good for break effect, right? Now, is he crazy good? I don't think so, to be honest. I think Gallagher might be, and honestly, you could roast me in the comments. Outside of him being hot, obviously he's hot. Come on, guys. I'm a heterosexual male, and I'm just saying. But I digress. Outside of his attractiveness, I think that Gallagher is not gonna be game breaking. I don't even know if he's going to be considered top tier healer, but who knows? Maybe this damage healer, I guess, in a sense, with the besotted ability might be good. So overall for me, I'm honestly aiming towards a thumbs down on Gallagher just for now. He is a new character and it is cool to get new characters, but I might be wrong on him. I might absolutely be wrong, and if I am, let me know in the comments down below. Now, before we get into that, there was a character that I forgot to actually pull up because I'm an idiot and I accidentally pulled up the wrong character stuff. So we're gonna pull up, where is he? Boom, there he is. Mr. Luocha, right? We're speaking of abundance characters. Luocha is the GOAT, bro. Luocha is freaking insane as a healer. And I am so happy I didn't skip him, because Luocha has gotten me out of some crazy situations in regards to, like, you know, what was it? The freaking gears and whatever, golden gears. And then freaking other, like, situations with, Forgotten Hall. I don't know why I'm spacing right now, but Luocha is freaking insane, dude. Luocha definitely deserves some respect. He heals, he removes buffs, and not only that, but like, if you get the, it's basically like if you use a skill or use his ultimate, he gains a little like point, and if you get 2 points, he automatically goes into a state where everybody heals off of attacks. He's just insane. He is always a should summon, in my opinion. I think Luocha is just that dang good. That's just me though. I could be wrong, right? I could absolutely be wrong. Now, where did my Acheron page go? I'm gonna lose my crap. Anyways, we'll pull Acheron up like this. God, I am so underprepared, y'all. That's Quantum. What am I doing? I'm crazy. Where is it? Why am I losing my mind? There we go. Acheron. Let's talk about it, right? Acheron. There's so many things, and especially with the drama that happened recently with Acheron. She's got a lot going on for her. Plus, she's extremely hot. Like, let's be real, y'all. If you didn't see the Black Swan Acheron freaking trailer, y'all, that made me thirsty. Oh my gosh, brother man. But anyways, Acheron's abilities are pretty sick. I like her ultimate. Her ultimate is freaking dope. And the fact that you don't need to worry about energy energy regeneration rate with her, so you could solely focus on like making sure you get as high of attack as possible. Not only that, but it looks like with her stuff, outside of the crit rate, crit damage chess piece, she's gonna want attack percentage throughout the whole thing. And that to me is pretty dang good. Overall, with her abilities and being able to insta-kill overworld enemies, just the regular ones, mind you, I think that she's crazy good. Now, people might argue at the like, people are saying like you lose like over 50% of your damage output if you don't go for a Lycaon, but I don't think that that's necessarily the worst thing to happen, because Acheron without it is still pretty dang good from what I'm seeing. Her output is still very, very good from what I've been seeing on some people. So overall, I think that Acheron is still really good and really worth it. But is she a should you summon? Well, let's think about this first. If you're thinking about pulling for Luocha, pull for Luocha. Luocha is absolutely bonkers as a healer. And as much as I want to give Gallagher the benefit of a doubt, Luocha's just good. Luocha's just fantastic. Luocha's just amazing, right? Acheron? It's kind of a toss-up, because I see where people are saying like you need her Lycaon. I'm gonna be summoning for her and her Lycaon anyway, but if I was a person that was like, I'm losing out 50% of the damage because of the Lycaon, I don't know. I think that she's still worth the summon, in my opinion, because she's still really, really good. Every character is going to get a massive buff by using their Lycaon, unless they really drop the ball. So to me, Acheron getting a boost from her Lycaon just makes me want to summon for a Lycaon. Do I think that everybody should do that? Absolutely not. That's way too much money. But I will say that if you summon for Acheron and her Lycaon, you will not be disappointed. So that's just me though. And that's going to be it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and of course, don't forget to check out GamerSupps right there. Use code Tystra for 10% off. And of course, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to entertain you. We'll be back again with another Honkai Star Rail video. And come back to this video after you summon it and let me know how your summons went for Acheron. Once again, this is Tystra signing off. Thank you so much, and we will see you in the next video. Please take care and be safe.